Welcome, welcome, welcome to the exploit development part of our course. I'm really excited about this because we get to start putting together some of the things we've been learning, including Python and MSF Venom to build our own payloads, and it's going to be really fun. So what we're going to be doing in this course is we're going to be using an attack machine and a victim machine. So the victim machine has to be a Windows machine. So you can run it in a VM. I have a VM here, or you can utilize your own Windows machine if you're running through this course on a Windows-based machine. If you're running on a Mac or you're running on Linux, then you're going to have to virtualize this Windows machine. Now, shouldn't be too big of a deal if you're already running in a VMware situation or a VirtualBox situation. All we have to do is go out to the interwebs here, and if you go to Google and you just type in Windows Evaluation, the first thing that comes up should be Microsoft Evaluation Center. And you just click into there. And we scroll down just a little bit and it says check out the latest products. We're going to say check out Windows. And right here it says Windows 10 Enterprise. That's fine. Now I'm going to be running the whole course through Windows 10 Pro. It really doesn't matter as long as you're on Windows 7 or newer. So if you have Windows 7, 8, or 10, that's absolutely fine. And then you just click through here, say I want the ISO of Enterprise, and then just fill out all of your information, hit continue, get the ISO file and download it, and then load the ISO file into your VMware. That is the option if you are running it virtualized. If you're on a Windows machine, as I will be when I'm running through the course, you do not have to download this part. Now there are two items you will need to download. Both of these are going to be on your Windows machine. So on your victim machine, we're going to have something called Vuln Server. If you go to Google and say Vuln Server is the vulnerable server that we're going to be attacking. So this is a server that we're going to have running on this machine. It's going to allow us to write a custom exploit against this and get a reverse shell. It's going to be really fun. So we're going to actually use the gray corner right here from 2010. If you click on this and scroll down, there is a download button down here. It says vulnserver.zip. Now, Windows may actually block this download. If Windows blocks this download, go ahead and turn off your Defender. I'm going to actually have you turn it off once we start the spiking video, but you can go into Defender and just turn it off in here in Windows Defender settings if you need to. So you have virus and threat protection right here. You can see that I have it turned off. You can just have it turned off. So from here, we can just download our attachment. And I'm just going to hit open because it's a .zip. So again, you're going to need a .zip of some sort. And then I just like to extract this out to my desktop is fine. Just somewhere easy to be able to get to it. And then we can extract the actual or unzip this whole thing right to our desktop. We'll just call this Vuln Server like this. Something similar to this is absolutely fine. What's important is that we're able to have all these files on our desktop. So that's exactly what we want here. And then the second part is Immunity Debugger. So if we come over one tab here, we've got Immunity Debugger from Immunity Inc. And this is the link we want to click on. Now what this is going to do is this is going to allow us to run the program through this debugger, and then we can see all sorts of cool stuff. It's a program debugger. So when we are triggering different types of exploits, we can see how it's affecting the memory, the stack, how it's affecting the program, and it'll make a lot more sense once we're in there, but it's really, really nice. So if you scroll down just a little bit, you can see it says download, and it says download Immunity Debugger here. This is all we gotta do, and you can put a fake name in here. You can put Joe Schmo, and then however you'd spell that, and then put a 123 fake street, etc. fake at fake.com, and then fake here, and it should let you download it. You don't have to put in your real information, and see it just works right away. Hit save, and then once it's done downloading, we're going to go ahead and get this installed. So if it takes you some time for this to download, go ahead and just pause your video, and then we're going to go ahead and keep going. So I'm going to say run on this and say yes. And it's going to say that It needs to install Python 2.7. So we're just going to say yes and say I accept, next, and install. Close that. Now it's going to launch the Python installer. We're just going to do it for all users. If you have an issue with that, you can install it just for you as well. Next, next, next. Let this load, and it's all very, very point and click on this. So our goal here is to be able to write our own exploit code by the end of this, and it's going to actually be really fun. So let's go check and make sure that Immunity ran. And this is what Immunity looks like the first time you load it up. So from here, we've got everything installed. We're going to watch a short video on what a buffer overflow is and how we are going to leverage it. And then we're going to get right into the hands-on portion of attacking this victim machine here from our Kali machine and getting a reverse shell off of this victim machine. So I will catch you over in the next video when we start covering what a buffer overflow actually is.